There are always questions. Where does the practical side of business interact with our education system? Do we have enough business sense inside the walls of schools to effectively teach and inspire our youth of today for what they will face tomorrow?
We were looking for a way for our students to have some real-world experience and have the kind of entrepreneurial, be able to develop an entrepreneurial idea. And it kind of just grew from that. I worked on it a couple of years, and I think the timing got to be right, and we applied for a grant and were able to get that.
Yes, an idea was born at an Arkansas school. It's not unusual to have a store where students can buy their apparel. It is unusual when the students run the store.
Yeah, let's decide if we can do this as a sale on one of our Friday specials at lunch. And so y'all need to look at the cost. We'll need to look at the cost that it cost us, how much did we pay for it, to see how much we can do the markdown and still make some money, okay? Okay. So let me get logged in.
See, they wanted their students to dip their toes into what will someday be reality. Not just a retail operation, but a people operation. The lessons are startling when kids get to make decisions, when they get to create, when they get to interact into what is much more than a concept.
It's amazing to know that these kids are getting real world experience every day, that they're able to take these. It's no greater pleasure for a teacher to know that you're teaching something that these kids are going to use.
See, most people can go through college and not really understand the concept of retail, even if they've worked at a retail store. When decisions create future outcomes, the game changes. It's steeped in facts, experience, and yes, gut feel.
So we know that we've got 32% that we're profiting off of this. So could we mark this down on a Friday special when we go over to the lunchroom to sell these items and still make a profit? What do y'all think would be a good cost to put it down to?
You can mark it down at least close to around $5 and still get a good profit off of it.
The real value is not in what they sell. The real value comes in the fact that they are learning how to make a business plan, in an entrepreneurship class, how they're learning to develop that business plan, how they're develop the sales strategy, how they do telemarketing, how they do online sales, and all of the things that you do in the business world.
So they sign up for a course of practicality and calculating, probably for the first time getting a glimpse into the future, and certainly begging to understand the responsibility that awaits them.
So they learn about financial records, and we do a balance sheet. They learn about how to do personal selling, and we come into the lab and customers come in and they do personal selling. So it is truly, it's just like if you were going to dissect a frog for biology class, this is our lab.
A lab that really allows them to explore to an extent the human psyche. Why do people choose what they do, and what are they willing to pay for? It's questions we answer as consumers without thinking about it. It's the answers you need to know before the consumer does. And that's where this education gets interesting.
The vendors come in and meet with them and bring their product and, pitch their product to the students who are our buyers. And they say, yes, I like that, no, I don't. Can we change it to look like this? That color's not right. Or, I love it, can we buy 2 dozen in each size?
I'm more of a sports guy, so I like anything that has to do with Nike, like our Nike jackets and the shirts. Spirit sleeves for like the girls or, the cheerleaders, the Grizzly bags down here. It's a little notebook that you can take to class with you. This is our kids section for the babies and like children. I was excited because I got to learn like a lot of new things about like the vendors and how we're going to be selling. So, and then I also learned how to use a cash register because, I really never worked on one before.
That's going to be $5. We try and purchase stuff that we know that we would wear and that we think our friends would wear. So hopefully, other people would wear it.
As much as you want to make it a science, it is much more.
But to be able to see this side of it and with apparel and accessories and getting to work with the public coming in that have either graduated or have children at this school and work with them each day, it's pretty amazing. And I think that it kind of builds more pride in our school.
Our classes are designing and making these buttons, and they designed the packaging. They did the whole thing. They're pressing the buttons out. They made the designs for.
The profits will go to a scholarship fund. Once they are profitable, that is.
Our biggest customer base is street traffic. When we sell merchandise every day, the way it's going is we're working on paying off our loan.
But along the way, they will learn what is out there, and that is the ultimate in education.
And the kids are really excited about it, especially when customers come in and they don't realize that this is a student-run, it's a school-based enterprise, and it's student-run totally. And when they hear that, it's even more exciting to them. They come in excited, they look around and they say, this is a fabulous shop.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come again.
Come again.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Lifetouch, photography for a lifetime.